Hello, I'm Mike Chinoy. On the campaign trail, it's often little more than just an afterthought, obscured by more immediate controversies, all too frequently just a throwaway soundbite to generate a round of applause. But whoever wins the race for the White House will face few challenges more difficult than dealing with the rise of China. The gleaming Bird's Nest Stadium, symbol not only of the just concluded Olympics, but of China's emergence as a global power. From the world's fastest growth rate and the pollution it spawned, to its search for energy and natural resources, to its growing political and military clout, China is flexing its muscles, altering the geopolitical landscape and posing a series of economic, security, and military challenges to the United States.
China has and will continue to have a tremendous impact on our lives in the coming century, on the prices we pay, how we deal with the common threats we face, and even with respect to the very air we breathe.
Since Richard Nixon opened the door in 1972, driven by the Cold War desire to play China off against the Soviet Union, Sino-American ties have developed in ways that would have been unimaginable at the time. At first slowly, and then, following the normalization of U.S.-China relations under President Jimmy Carter with increasing speed, China emerged from decades of isolation and suffocating Maoist ideology, embracing market-style reforms and engagement with the West, especially the United States. Today, the U.S. and China are inextricably linked by billions of dollars of trade and investment.
We're already very much intertwined. We're only going to get more so going forward. We're basically the two largest economies in the world, or we soon will be. We can't wall each other off.
By shared involvement in big international issues ranging from climate change to North Korea to Iran.
I think the main issues would be, number one, whether we cooperate or work against each other in third country points of tension around the world.
And by an elaborate web of educational, cultural, tourist, and business exchanges. During George W. Bush's presidency, the U.S. has pressed a rising China to become a, quote, responsible stakeholder in international affairs. But as the battle to succeed him intensifies, so have the difficulties of managing this complex and frequently volatile relationship.
I think it's very important that the United States develops a way of again, overusing the word, managing this relationship with the Chinese that ensures that as the Chinese become more influential, and they will, that they acquire more capabilities, and they will, that these are not used in ways that really fundamentally undermine U.S. interests.
Coming up, what the next president will confront when he looks at his China inbox in the Oval Office.